Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is ARIFAH binti ZAMARI and I'm from DBS 4A. Today me and my friends would like to present about macroeconomics. Start with me. I want to present about the rates of unemployment in Malaysia from October 2019 until December 2020. As we can see in the graph that my group have been searching for, the rates of unemployment have rises and falls. It is because there are a lot of things that happened in our country in 2020. What we can see in the graph is that the percentage in April and May increased obviously. Now let's take a look at the percentage of unemployment. First, we are going to start with the rate of unemployment from October 2019 until January 2020. It is the same, which is 3.2% because at that time many graduates were looking for work, but unfortunately graduates do not have skills and qualification because they never have experience at work. Besides, the graduates do not show a good performance at their working place. During February and March, the rates are still under control in a low percentage, which is 3.3% and 3.9%. It is because the economy is falling, so many companies are firing workers, which damage the company's performance. In April, our country was shocked by the news of pandemic COVID-19 and directed by the government for movement control order, which is MCO. So there are many instructions issued by the government such as cannot go out and leave this country. We had to stay at home and all the sellers had to close their business. From that problem, we can see the rate in April and May increased drastically, which is 5% and 5.3%. Many people, especially small traders and the economy, get a big impact from that. Other than that, travelers have to postpone and cancel their trips and hotels in order to reduce the number of patients COVID-19. Starting from June to October, the tragedy going to slow down because everyone give good cooperation towards the rules. Because of that, many workers are working from home as ordered by the government, and all the small business can operate as usual, but still have to follow the SOP. So the unemployment rate falls, although it is not too much as before. The unemployment rate for this month is 4.9% for June, 4.7% for July, August and October, while September is 4.6%. After all the things that happened, our country managed to reduce the number of patients COVID-19, but the rate of unemployment are still up to 0.1% and make it the percentage for November and December as much as 4.8%. That's all for the rates of unemployment. So let's give time to my friends to talk about others. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NADIRAH binti MOHAMMAD SOFIAN. So I would like to present about the appropriate type of unemployment faced by Malaysians. Based on our finding, we have several suggest the appropriate type of unemployment faced by Malaysians. Firstly, frictional unemployment. Secondly, cyclical unemployment. And the last one is seasonal unemployment. So now, let me tell you about frictional unemployment faced by Malaysians. Frictional unemployment may even happen in full employment when people quit their job for a better position or higher wages, or when fresh graduates are actively seeking a job. It is part of natural unemployment and hence is present even when the economy considered at full employment. Unlike other kinds of unemployment, frictional unemployment does not increase during an economic recession. This type of unemployment occur because workers are dissatisfied with their work condition. In October 2020, there are a lot of people who quit to find a better position. For example, those who have old parents in the village decide to get a job here. At the time, the government implemented MCO 2.0, so the children need to take care of their parents' health. Next, fresh graduates are actively seeking a job, also included in this type of unemployment. The unemployment rate among fresh graduates is expected to increase to 25%. In addition, the Department of Statistics Malaysia said graduate unemployed accounted for 29.3% of the total employment. 75,000 out of 300,000 fresh graduates are expected to be unemployed in 2020 due to the economic caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. So let's move to the second type, which is cyclical unemployment. Cyclical unemployment occurs when there is a lack of jobs because of the downwing in the business cycle. It means cyclical unemployment arises because when there is not enough aggregate demand in the economy to provide jobs for everyone who wants to work. Demand for goods and services decrease, less production is needed, and fewer workers are needed. For example, during COVID-19, many big companies such as AirAsia reduced their workers because during COVID-19, the flight must be cancelled and they cannot get profit. There are 111 crew, 172 pilots, 50 AirAsia engineers who were laid off by AirAsia throughout October until December 2020. Therefore, they must reduce workers in order to save their company. Because of there are too many workers and their production is the less, they cannot afford to pay their workers' wages. Plus, loss of employment by the state and wilayah persekutuan involving the construction, finance and insurance, ICT, manufacturing, professional and technical, tourism and so on. Recorded by Selangor with 6,128, Kuala Lumpur 4,959, Johor 1,457, Kedah 1,297, Island Penang 1,296, Sabah 1,183, Sarawak 845, Perak 727, Pahang 428, Melaka 284, Kelantan 196, Terengganu 171, Negeri Sembilan 159, Perlis 55, Labuan 38 and Putrajaya 70. In summary, the rate of unemployment increased dramatically. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum, my name is SYAMIMI binti Nawawee. The last type of unemployment that faced by Malaysia from October 2020 until December 2020 is seasonal unemployment. You might also hear of seasonal unemployment is another type of unemployment, right? Seasonal unemployment arises due to seasonal variation in the activity of particular industry. Plus, seasonal unemployment also refers to the time period when the demand of labour or workforce is lower than normal under contained condition. However, a situation is only temporary and the employment relate to normal after that time. In the tourist area, seasonal unemployment could be a big problem because work is only available in a few months a year. For example, in Perhentian Island, unemployment is likely to be higher in October until March, which is the monsoon season. Unemployment at Perhentian Island is the impact of monsoon season in Terengganu tourism sector. While they have some visitors are maintaining their holiday plans, it will routine temporary due to unexpected weather. About 50 chalet and boat in Perhentian Island are expected to close because of the monsoon season by the middle of November 2020. Besides, starting from November 2020 until January 2021, floods have hit several states in Malaysia like Kelantan, Pahang and Johor. This incident affected who harvest crop and ice cream vendor. For 2020 and 2021, the number of cases increased as much as 40,000 people. Make those infected stop working temporarily, and that has made the percentage of unemployment will increase. Flood also can take several lives and destroy almost all types of transport. In Johor and Pahang, the number of victims is as much as 16,546 people, while in Terengganu, it has increased by 804 people. In conclusion, there are three types of unemployment during MCO 2020, which is from October 2020 until December 2020. Next, for the part C, there are many actions taken by the government to reduce problem of unemployment, which is frictional unemployment, cyclical unemployment, and seasonal unemployment. For the frictional unemployment, the government has implemented several ways to address the problem of fresh graduation unemployment. Do you know what is graduate? Graduate refers to an individual who age 15 years and over, who purpose the highest certificate obtained from a university, college, polytechnic, organizer body or equivalent with a period of study at least 2 years. Graduates are classified into two categories, which is a diploma and a degree. The Selangor State Government under the Selangor State Standing Committee on Youth Development, Sport and Human Capital Development is aware of this unemployment issue and has taken the initiative organised the Career Carnival Program, Selangor Mega Job Fair on 3rd and 4th October 2020 at the Shah Alam Convention Centre, Shah Alam. A total of 60 employers have been selected to participate in this career carnival with 6,832 total vacancy. The number of job seekers who have pre-registered is 9,969 people. Besides, the Selangor State Government also has a partnership with Job Malaysia, where the Job Malaysia website serves an online job match and search for all Malaysians. So, the fresh graduate can find a job at website www.jobsmalaysia.gov.my. So, for the next point, I will pass to Irfan Zunu.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Irfan from ZOLKAPLI, and now I will continue the presentation. I'm sure that my friends already present about the unemployment in Malaysia and what are the types of unemployment in Malaysia. So now I will continue the presentation about the action taken by the government to reduce the problem of unemployment. From our research, we find that there are three types of unemployment in Malaysia. The first one is frictional unemployment. The second one is cyclical unemployment, and the third one is seasonal unemployment. So every problem will have the solution. So what are the solutions that are taken by the government of Malaysia? Okay, so we go with the first one. Okay, the first one is frictional unemployment. The Selangor State Government under the Selangor State Standing Committee on Youth Development, Sports and Human Capital Development is aware of this unemployment is due and has taken the initiative to organize a career carnival program Selangor Mega Job Fair. The second one is Government Malaysia also try to reduce unemployment in a few ways, such as the wage subsidy program allocated the government of RM16.8 billion in the National Economic Regeneration Plan, which included retention, recruitment and training as instant incentive for workers. The third one is the government has continued WSP 2.0 from October 1 to December 31, 2020 with an allocation of 2.4 billion to save 1.3 million jobs by maintaining the same method as the previous WSP. Okay, the next one is cyclical employment. So what is our our Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin has announced one-off cash payout for the M40 and B40 groups, totaling RM10 billion as part of a massive RM250 billion. And the next one is for the people who work under government sector, they will get RM500 ringgit payoff for those who grade 56 and below, including contract basis and pensioner. And the third one is the government also will give RM180 ringgit in telecommunication credit form to B40 so that they can have a better internet access. Okay, the last one is seasonal unemployment. So what the government do is the government have provide RM 200 million to people who is affected during flood and monsoon wind. And the government also asked the NGO who are involved in helping the victim to distribute the money faster in order to help the victim to repair their house and small infrastructure. And the last one is the government have provided them with necessary items such as food, for example rice, flour, oil and others more in order to help them to survive. The victims who are affected during monsoon also will get RM 500 ringgit from the government. So I think that's all from me and from our presentation. Thank you.